wires are tangled, but whatever. Hi. Hi, everybody.
What's up?
Introduction. Little small recruit today. I'm TheOutbackAl.
I'm hot for justice. I mean, you can call me Gav, I guess.
I guess that's, yeah. Alright.
And I'm Chibi Noob, or Chibs, I guess, or if you want to call me Madoka, that's fine.
You can call us whatever you want.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Be like that person with the voice, you know, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we didn't really see an introduction screen because I don't know. But we're playing a game called To Be or Not to Be. It's a game that you can find on Steam. I think it's like $5. Was this? Oh, okay. Here's an intro. Stuff. Australia.
Guys.
No, we would not like to narrate. We'll narrate our own stuff.
Screen share.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't screen share?
Whoopsies.
Yeah, a little bit of information for everyone. Chibs is not actually with us whenever we record.
Nope, I do this all remote, so if the audio sounds fucked up, that's my bad.
Let me know when you get it.
Y'all are still frozen.
Oh.
Let me
Oh, that's
get
not good.
out of here. Hang on, nope, it's going, hang on. Nope, it's doing the thing, it's loading. It's giving me a circle.
Anyway, we can at least explain what the game is. So this is, yeah, narration is off. Cool. This is called To Be or Not to Be. It's a game about Shakespeare's Hamlet, for those of you who have read Hamlet.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, some of us have not read Hamlet. But it's I think it's a visual novel where you play as Hamlet or King Hamlet or Ophelia or whoever, and just you get to decide what happens in Hamlet. So that's probably a very vague description. It'll probably make more sense when we start playing. Chibs, how you looking, Chibs?
How am I looking? I'm still getting the spinny circle.
Okay, are we like running something?
I will fix it, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Okay, yeah, now I have it.
Alright.
Alright, cool. Now I guess we can start. Maybe I'll cut out all that stuff at the beginning. I don't know. Probably won't. Whatever.
Alright. To be
To be or not to be.
or not to be.
It's
That is the question.
There's no question mark. That is not a question. Let's just go.
Alrighty.
Okay, William Shakespeare, 1564 AD, whenever he died, was well known for borrowing from existing literature when writing his plays.
Oh,
He was like a fan fiction artist.
great.
Anyone still in high school, tell your English teacher that William Shakespeare was a fan fiction artist. Romeo and Juliet is pretty much lifted entirely from Arthur Brooks' poem, The Tragical History of Romeus and Juliet. Dude didn't even change the names.
Damn.
Yep.
And
That's
as
very
recent Shakespeare scholarship has established, the famed play William Shakespeare Presents Hamlet was lifted wholesale from the volume you are about to enjoy, To Be or Not to Be. To Be or Not to Be is both the earliest recorded example of the books as game genre, as well as the first instance ever in the then newish English language that was kicking around of an adventure being chosen by you, the reader.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we do have more people.
No!
Come on over. Someone went for pasta. Don't worry, we literally just figured it all out how to start it. So.
You didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, who are you? Do we know you? Do we recognize you? It's Yin&Jung. They might be joining us, or I don't know. They're doing some other stuff as well. We've gone ahead and added illustrations, plus we've taken the liberty of marking with tiny Yorick skulls the choices Shakespeare himself made when he plagiarized this book back in olden times. This is getting kind of cyclical in nature. They look like this.
Oh, I like that. It's very aesthetic.
Oh my.
They're there in case you wish to put yourself in Shakespeare's shoes, reading this book as he did, stealing plot elements wholesale, and classing up the language as he/you went and /go.
Alright.
Pronouns are like, not even pronouns, what is it? Adverbs, adjectives, something. Tenses become very difficult whenever you're working with time travel, as Douglas Adams always taught us.
Oh, don't even get me started.
I might. I don't know. However, this is not the only way to read this book. All right, we're picking our own adventure. We're just gonna blah blah blah. There's a ton of difference. Yada yada. Blah, 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 blah. If you want to read this, just pause it. We're gonna go through it really quick.
All right. Oh.
Okay. Let's choose a character. Man, what if I just acknowledgements instead? You can't tell me what to do, smart guy. I'm just gonna keep it. Yeah, let's choose a character.
Choose your character.
All right.
You have just been born.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations. Good work on that thing.
Yeah. I mean, we really didn't do the work, but okay.
Now, surprise! Babies are boring, so we're just going to jump ahead in time to a point where you're an adult and you're already lived a bunch of your life. I'm sorry, I'm taking your parts.
That's okay. I'm opening a salad for someone. I'm opening a salad.
But I promise, most of what we're skipping over was really very dull. You ate a lot and slept a lot and made some friends. Tears were shed. Makeouts were totally had, etc. It was a bunch of high school stuff.
Yes. High school flashbacks.
The awesome stuff starts now. So, let's begin, my friend. Remind me again who you are.
Oh, thanks, Professor Oak. Do you remember your grandson?
Are you
a boy or a girl? Or non-binary or agent? Alright.
Okay, so we have the options of
Ophelia.
playing Ophelia. She's an awesome lady in her late 20s with a calm, competent, and resourceful demeanor. She's got a +1 bonus to science, and she's also got a -1 weakness against water, so heads up.
Gotcha.
We also have the option of Hamlet. He's an emo teen in his early 30s. Also, he's the Prince of Denmark. Hamlet has +1 resistance to magic, but there's no magic in this adventure, so this never gets mentioned again, as of right now. And there's Hamlet Sr. He's the King of Denmark, 50 years old. He's super good at fighting and leading men into battle, and naps, let's say +1 to each. But bottom line, he's an unstoppable machine of death, and should you choose to be him, you may experience kingly glory. Alright, what are we feeling?
He sounds the best, to be honest.
He does sound the best. Are we playing as King Hamlet?
I don't care.
Why not?
Hammy Sr. You are King Hamlet. All of Denmark is under your command. Everything's going so great for you. At present, you are in Norway, where you just this afternoon, you led Denmark's forces to an astounding victory, during which you personally killed the Norwegian king.
Yeah, f that guy.
Stabbed him right through the head, you did. His eyes popped out and rolled on the ground, and then you stepped on him. On it.
Oh.
Spicy.
Whoa, your ass is bad. You are a bad ass. That's probably the first time they've ever used that word. You decide after a day of being good at fighting, you should have a nap. You've earned it. You settle down in an orchard for some nappy times. During your delightful rest, your brother pours a poison in your ear and you die.
Oh, that's a mood.
Oh no.
I just remembered you've never read the book, so or to play. Choose to play as King Hamlet. All right, that's an achievement.
All right.
So our achievement was dying.
Surprise! You didn't know poisons work that way. Wow, you've barely made one choice so far and you're dead already. Way to go, champ. You're really good at books, huh?
The end.
It's just a stellar
Wow.
job you're doing. Ready? Reading here. Chuckles. The end.
All right. Well,
Wow.
here's your good illustration.
Yeah. Congratulations, you found a piece of artwork viewed at any time in the art gallery.
What choice did we make?
We became Hamlet. Senior. Okay, fine.
Oh,
Feel
we
sorry
became
for
a
you.
ghost.
Here's a choice that you can choose. Become a ghost or do not become a ghost.
Yeah.
Become a ghost.
Become a ghost.
Alright, good news. The afterlife existence full of ghosts. You know this because you're now one of them. I think I'll just narrate. You guys make the decisions on this one.
All right.
Okay.
You don't spend all your time slamming doors, rattling chains, and telling on the person who killed you. But here's the thing. I, the author, told you, the reader, that your brother poured poison in your ear while you napped, but you, as Hamlet Sr., have no idea how you died.
Oh, it's like metagaming.
Yep. I'm gonna adjust the screen just a little bit. You slept through the whole thing. So you need to figure out who killed you if you're going to revenge yourself on your murderer, assuming you even were murdered. Because remember that for all you know, you could have just died of a heart attack.
Could've.
This is an example of dramatic irony, only since we're in the second person, it's an amazing example of an entirely new species of dramatic irony.
Wow.
Something I'm going to call second-person pronoun paradoxical autodramatic irony.
Those are some words.
You are now aware, that's like my line.
Yeah.
Half of these that we're doing. You are now aware of information that you're not aware of.
Oh.
This should be fun.
Alright, wow.
Also, guys, if you hear low rumbling, that is Houdini.
Is your cat like right next to the mic?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you hear
Should be
crunching, it's
fun.
me eating myself.
You invented a new kind of irony. Should we... Okay, do you accept that you died of a heart attack or listen in on people's conversations to see if any of them talk about how they totally killed you?
Listening.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. You hang around Norway for a bit trying to listen in on what people are saying, but they're all speaking Norwegian. Wait, shouldn't we speak Norwegian? You only speak Danish. Okay. So, understanding Norwegian is a little difficult. It all sounds like Swedish to you.
I know one Swedish word.
What's your Swedish word?
Onsdag. That means Wednesday.
Okay.
Why that one?
The more you know. I don't know.
I prefer conversational Norwegian with Freakazoid, but that's me. Just me. Which actually makes a lot of sense since Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish are all related to North Germanic languages. Descended from early linguistic differentiations between regular Germanic speakers and North Germanic speakers around 200 AD,
We're learning
you
so much.
nod your head, agreeing that all of this is both accurate and extremely interesting.
I'm nodding my head right now.
While these three languages are generally supposed to be mutually... okay, come on. Just what you are... And if they're speaking slowly and clearly, which they're not, as everyone's running around, okay. Ironically, Norwegian speakers can... This is a very good game for people who love to read, but we like to get a little bit close to the action. That would be used if you were playing as a Okay, we get it. We're not Norwegian. I'm going to give you that option.
They're just showing off at this point.
If you're wondering what happened to this vengeful Ghost King, I can tell you only this. The answer exists in your imagination, but here's the good news. It turns out written Danish and written Norwegian are actually pretty similar.
Oh,
okay.
good.
Why do you go
Yay.
through that spiel?
This guy likes to write, I guess.
So we're reading some diaries.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool. Just love sneak and peek at stuff. Takes a while, but you finally find the diary of someone who wrote on the day you died that she was wandering by a garden minding her own business when she saw some Danish guy pour something in some other Danish guy's ear. Hey, that sounds like what could have happened to you, but remember, you don't know that that's exactly what happened to you because of that new irony we invented. Alright, so do we wake up this person and ask her about it, or wake up this person and hold up a piece of paper where you've written down a question asking her about it?
The second one.
Alright.
So we're going written.
Yeah.
I guess
'cause
since we only
that's-
speak Danish.
It's similar, because we don't speak it.
Alright.
Alright, you grab a piece of paper and write down the word. How can we write down words if we're a ghost?
You can pick up a pen with
I guess
energy.
With energy.
Hey, I'm not here to kill you. I just want to know about that murder you maybe witnessed. But in Danish, of course, haha. You gently shake the woman awake while holding the piece of paper up in front of her. She freaked out initially. She was just woken up by a ghostly apparition from beyond the grave. But once she reads your note, she looks at you suspiciously and says, "For real? How do we understand when she said that? If she's
I don't
speaking
know.
Norwegian? And why does she look like Hamlet?"
She does.
You flip over the paper and write, "Yeah, I'm the guy that got killed, maybe, and I guess I want to revenge my death or whatever. But please speak slowly, as Norwegian is not my native language. I'm from Denmark." "Oh," the woman says in Danish. "I speak Danish too."
Alrighty.
There was no point to this.
Coincidence.
Kick-ass, you reply. She tells you what she saw and gives you a physical description of the guy. Unfortunately, the man answering to her description could only be one person, your brother,
Oh,
Claudius.
egad.
Oh my.
Congratulations, my king. You now know what you know, so that whole second-person pronoun paradoxical autodramatic irony thing has been slain.
Thank God.
Plus 500 experience, new quest, revenge yourself on Claudius. You mortared blah blah blah. You're feeling pretty chuffed about the whole situation. Okay, let's revenge your death. Your murderer is getting away with it in Denmark. Alright, do we swim back to Denmark or wait for the next boat to Denmark?
Wait, you need... Can ghosts actually cross water? Or is that vampires?
Vampires can't, I don't think, unless they're in a
Ghosts
coffin.
could
I
float,
want to
right?
swim.
Okay.
Swim back.
Gav wants to swim back to Denmark. And we're swimming. It's like 200 kilometers between the two nations. You know that, right? Apparently not.
I want to swim,
Why
god damn
can't we
it.
float?
I
We're
don't
a
know.
ghost.
Maybe you can only float a certain degree above, like, solid ground, so you have to, like, skim
It's
along the
like-
bottom of the ocean.
It's like that 4 feet mark.
Yeah. You
There's
start
like
to swim.
All right.
You start to swim back to Denmark, but it's a lot of work to keep your body corporeal so that you can swim, so eventually you get tired and stop.
Wow. We suck.
So we can be corporeal. For a while you float above the water, but that gets boring, as for most of the
He's just
journey,
bored.
you float down to the ocean floor and travel a lot. Okay, so this is like what I was saying. Hey, there's a sunken pirate ship down here.
I made a good choice.
Give it money.
Hey, there might be treasure in it. Okay, so do we examine a pirate ship or ignore it and just arrive in Denmark?
Obviously.
Ship.
Pirate ship.
Alright, we're going to a pirate ship.
Ship.
Man, it's awesome, and it's so cool to be an underwater explorer who doesn't need to breathe. I mean, it's kind of hard to see things without a light source, but your ghostly body glows a little when you want it to, so it's not too bad. The pirate ship itself seems recently sunk. There are bodies trapped below decks, and yeah, that's unpleasant.
It's pretty cool.
The ocean bacteria haven't really started decomposing them yet. Bodies, man, being corporeal, man, I don't know.
Oh, I studied
my.
what happens to bodies in water.
Oh boy. You find the treasure room and it's empty.
Lovely.
It seems like the ship was attacked, raided, and then sunk. Somewhere up above your head, sailing on the surface of the great ocean Atlantic, is a really tough pirate ship that that's just looking for treasure and or trouble.
Jolly Roger.
Woohoo.
And too bad you're already dead, huh? But even if you are alive, what does a ghost need with money anyway? So I guess this has kind of been a pointless but still awesome endeavor.
Okay.
You explore the ocean bottom and find a sunken ship. Don't let anyone tell you that's not awesome. Okay,
Great.
after several more days of very slow travel that we just skipped over because it got boring, you're back in Denmark shores.
Good.
Woo.
Oh yeah,
We made it.
You
achievement.
get a lot of achievements.
Woo!
Sunken ship.
Alright, so we can arrive in Denmark, or you know what? Go back and explore the ocean some more. The ocean's rule.
Denmark.
Yeah.
Make it back to Denmark. The first thing you want to do is track down your brother to take revenge. Turns out that's really easy because he's in the first place you check, the royal court. He's there with your widow, Gertrude, who looks just like Hamlet. Here, they're acting all close and stuff. Oh, well, he's probably just trying to comfort her after your untimely death. Haha, brothers are really great.
Sounds like every other story.
Though maybe not.
Ooh.
Listen in on what they're saying or ignore what they're saying. I'm certain there's nothing untoward going on.
Listen.
I'm a nosy bitch.
Hey, Gertrude, says Claudius. Does someone else want to do the voice? I feel like I'm reading a lot.
I'll do it. What kind of voice should I do?
I mean, he's an old dude.
Kingly voice.
Alright,
An old king, but not king.
oh boy. Oh boy. Who the f says hey in a like old kingly voice?
At what point is this ever been like, we're like not worried about that.
Alright. Hey Gertrude. Oh, that's a weird voice. I sure am happy that we married each other, even if it was so soon after your first husband died under mysterious circumstances.
Whoa, that certainly was, in terms of exposition, a very efficient sentence.
Yes.
You decide instantly that your initial revenge plan, haunt a mirror so that instead of Claudius's reflection, he sees you, and then you mirror his movements so he's not really sure what's going on, tee-hee, is needlessly complex and stupid. Dude killed you and married your widow. Since you are from olden times, you have extremely old-fashioned sense of ownership over female sexuality, so this really gets stuck in your craw.
Oh yeah.
Instead of spooking Claudius, you decide to Kill Claudius, complete the quest, get your son to kill Claudius instead.
Well, we all know how Hamlet.
Wait, are we going to actually
Do you know how Hamlet goes?
I
the
do.
Hamlet
I didn't read
storyline?
anything.
I
Or
know how
are we
it
going to do something
goes.
different?
Plebeian.
Doing a
Get your son.
storyline.
I think we should do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get our murder on.
All right.
Alright, this is awesome. It's gonna be great because who better to know how to kill someone than someone who has recently been through that getting killed to death process themselves.
Yeah, let's pour poison in his ear. See how he likes it.
We can hold
Crush him with
things.
a bookshelf.
He can.
No,
You
I
wait-
said we can. We can hold things.
Yo, oh, I thought you said we can't hold things.
No, we can.
You wait till Claudius is sleeping next to your widow, then wake him up by tapping him on the forehead a bit. Hey, it's me, you whisper. Your brother, the one you murdered.
Oh crap! Ghosts are real.
Real pissed at you, anyway. Listen, I'll cut to the chase. We are from a time where an eye for an eye is considered to be a good thing to build a justice system around, so I am here to kill you.
How?
That just sounded very terrified.
How?
That sounded very peaky.
Yes, it was.
Aw, geez, so many ways.
Alright.
I could startle you and make you have a heart attack, but that takes time. I could throw a pot at your head until you die, but that lacks grace. Instead, check this out. You move your ghostly body so it's floating right above Claudius. He stares at you, his eyes wide.
My eyes are wide. I'm sorry.
Way too late for that, you reply. You lower yourself to him, face to face, keep going. His face dominates your field of vision, and then you're inside his skull, inside the pink of his brain, his blood darkly obscuring your sight. You sink slowly deeper and deeper into him, lining up your ghost body with his regular body until you are just about occupying exactly the same space.
Are we getting a possession?
Then you make yourself corporeal.
Oh no.
What happens next happens so quickly and with such force that it's hard to describe, but Claudius explodes everywhere. Captures most of it.
I like this option.
I mean, you're fine, but the man is this disgusting. Literally disgusting. Gertrude wakes up dripping in gore, screaming.
Oh god.
You, my friend, have achieved revenge.
Yep.
You roll over onto your back and apologize to Gertrude. You explain over her screams what happened, and you tell her that you still love her, even though she married your brother mere weeks after you died. But you can't be with her anymore, you say, so you tell her you need to go find your own path. Sorry about the bed, you say, floating up through the roof. Spend the rest of the afterlife acting as an immortal judge from beyond the grave,
Yeah.
exploding those who have committed the most egregious crimes, merely blowing the hands off those who have been awful people, but still you feel deserve a second chance.
Alright.
So we're Kira. We're Explodey Kira.
Hell
Yes.
People whisper your name in fear. Criminals are a cowardly, superstitious lot after all, and it works out pretty good for you. You do a lot of good for a lot of people. And yep, it turns out that blowing up bad guys never does get old. The end.
yeah. Alright.
It's a pretty good end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that picture.
okay. Well, that was one
Lovely.
ending that we can get.
Some good art.
Congratulations, you got a piece of artwork. Cool.
Oh.
Hamlet, it's time. Okay.
Should I just click?
I think it just is going to tell us how
okay.
Hamlet we are.
Alright.
Hamlet to meet her. Not to be.
We were not very Hamlet, apparently.
We went off.
We went way
script.
off script.
Yeah, but that's fine. We weren't
Um,
planning on going on script anyway.
Yeah.
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 Did we have fun? Was this
Yeah.
enjoyable?
Yeah.
Oh, game over.
Your
Stats.
stats.
Poisons misused. 1. Choices made. 12.
Well.
Times you were 0. Times you were not 1. Times borrowing / lending 0.
Okay.
Congratulations, you created a better story than Shakespeare. Why not use your limitless power to go on an all-new adventure?
Let's do
you know
that,
what? I'm
but
gonna
how
say
about we
this.
do that
We're
in the
gonna-
next episode?
Yeah, let's do that in the next episode. I think we got the basic gist of the game, so we can like just rush through it next time.
Okay. Oh,
All right, everybody, say bye-bye.
bye.
See ya.